Wow, how strange is this? The first Sunday without NFL action since early August. It's a good thing we have that little game in Glendale, Arizona next week between the Patriots and the Seahawks, right? But for right now, we've got to deal with basketball. And listen, guys, as I've always said, it doesn't matter the sport that you're betting. It's still a 50-50 betting proposition. So even though there's no football, there's still plenty of money to be made in basketball, college and pro. And let's get it started today with a couple of complimentary plays. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Sunday video report. I'm general manager of the world's largest online sports handicapping website in the world, and that, of course, is VegasSportsAdvisors.com. Your first free play today is going to be Utah minus 12 points at home against Washington. Big deal. The Huskies are coming off a much-needed 52-50 win as a two-point dog at Colorado on Thursday. They only shot 36% from the field, and that was against a so-so Colorado defense. Well, today they're going to be playing a Utah defense that is so far superior than what Colorado showed them. Listen, the Utes are 12-0 straight up at the Huntsman Center this season, allowing just 56.6 points on 37.7% shooting. Utah has another advantage here today. You've got a Washington team that played in elevation in Boulder on Thursday night, playing again in elevation again here today in Salt Lake. But you have Utah that is the more rested team because Utah last played on Wednesday night at home when they beat the hell out of Washington State 86-64. And that was a nice way for them to rebound after losing their first game after 7 straight wins at Arizona last Saturday. Home conference games, not only they destroy Washington State, but they beat UCLA 71-39. They rolled over Colorado 74-49. They've covered 17 of their last 22 as a home chalk at the Huntsman Center. And I will go with Utah minus 12 points in this one. I also like Maryland to rebound from that loss at Indiana earlier this week. Listen, Hoosiers just shot phenomenally in that game. For Maryland, they allowed a season high in points, 89 points in that 19-point loss. They allowed a season high in terms of an opponent shooting from the field against them, as the Hoosiers hit 60% of their shots. They allowed a season high in terms of an opponent cashing in from three-point land, as the Hoosiers hit 68.2% of their three-point tries. I say that's an anomaly because this Maryland team has proven to be one of the top defensive teams in the nation. It was just one of those games. And I say the Terrapins return home tonight. They get back on board. They've already beaten Michigan State by 16, Rutgers by 8, Minnesota by 12 in their 3 previous Big Ten home games. Wildcats here of Northwestern enter with 5 straight losses. I say go against them in this spot. I'm also willing to lay the points with Butler at home against Seton Hall. You know, it was just back on January 13th when the Bulldogs, as a 2-point underdog, went outright at Seton Hall 79-75. Now they're playing today's rematch at the Hinkle Fieldhouse, where the Bulldogs are coming off a 64-61 win over Creighton on Thursday night. It was not an impressive game. They didn't come close to covering the spread, but I thought it was still an impressive win from this standpoint. Their last game, last Saturday, they went to Georgetown, battled the Hoyas right down to the end, and lost by 2 points. So that was a tough loss to absorb for a young team, but they showed some moxie and they came back and won their next game. Now, Seton Hall was idle for like 8 days after losing to Butler in overtime. And what happened? A couple of nights ago, they were laying 10 points at home against DePaul. They lost the game outright 64-60. Seton Hall still without their second leading scorer, Isaiah Whitehead, who was averaging 12 points a game. He's missed the last 7. I think Butler is the play here. Tough, gritty defensive teams, better rebounding team than Seton Hall as well, and I think Butler gets the job done. So Butler, Maryland, and Utah, your selections today, all home favorites, in fact. Best of luck to you all, and remember, guys, you can get my best bet today and the best bets of all the handicappers over at VegasSportsAdvisors.com for free, a 1-day free trial pass. It's the all-access pass, and free means free, guys. You're going to get over $800 worth of action today. No strings attached. Just go check it out over at VegasSportsAdvisors.com. Best of luck, and I'll catch you again on Monday when we do this one more time.